need to make a rule that all ham radios are banned and they go into people's homes and take them out of their homes. Because no one really needs a ham radio in 2019. Not a single person does.
If the ham radio man goes missing, Doug confessed to his murder, so...
No, if he goes missing, I'm going to be thanking the person who did it. Because they deserve a medal. Because I'm sorry, I used to live near the Richmond airport and I never had internet issues like this. Hell, even when I lived near the Richmond airport, I still didn't even have any internet issues with downloads or anything. Between him and the new neighbors down the street who run a tow truck business out of their house. And yeah, and that equipment, I know their equipment's messing with shit. Don't forget tomorrow, guys, there will be another stream, but it will be a late one, as I will most likely be watching the Monday Night Football game. I know it's preseason, but I gotta get...
Who knows if I'll even be on?
Who
knows if I'll even be on?
You probably will be on, but probably when I'm not on, unless the game gets boring real quick, or between ham radio and the idiots with the ugh. Why did you shoot my kneecaps? Okay, can you stop blocking Casey Cage? Shit. Damn. The AI really doesn't want me to get any points today. And surprisingly, I'm still at 271 subscribers, so it's a miracle. Yeah, looks like we get to have some talking between Shao Kahn and the Mighty Nightwolf. Now, probably after this tower, guys, because there really ain't no other towers for me to do, I might hop on over to Evil Within or Prototype and stream some of that. Oh, shut up. No one like... For some reason, I don't get why a lot of the pro players like her.
Who?
Centurion.
I prefer Centurion over Shino.
You mean Shinnok?
It's the same thing.
I prefer Shinnok just because I like his combos a little better. Ow. I'm gonna finish her, alright, but first thing first, mercy. Centurion's now dead, children. And up next we have Noob Saibot. So yay. I get to kill my main. Which is still amazing me. If you would have told me when this game came out that Raiden would not be my main, it would be Noob Saibot at number 1, I would have said nope. If he would have been my 3rd main, I could have understood. Since unequally enough in MK9, Noob was like my 4th main guy.
Raiden was your first?
In MK9, no. In MK9 it was Quan Chi.
Then who was your second?
Raiden.
Third?
Striker.
I don't understand people who actually like Striker.
I always did, because a lot of people hated him because they would always complain about his, oh, he was a spammer. But if you actually studied his combo moves and practice his 2 corner ones, you could be dangerous with him. The problem is everybody just looks at him as a spammer. Same with Noob Saibot with his teleportation, but with that you could say almost any character's a spammer. Granted, I would say I'm kind of disappointed when you can't do as much corner trapping as you usually could, like in the last one. That pole did not even come close to hitting him. Oh, time to play golf. Or Tiger Woods. I'm Tiger Woods. Ho ho ho! I'm Tiger Woods. And in MKX, everybody who played against me knew that Quan Chi and Raiden were my 2 mains, followed by Jason. So I wonder if I'm going back to MK9. I think the only one I didn't really use a lot online was probably Katana, Scarlet, and Freddy. I'm just here with some... You got donuts, Wicked? You better bring me some donuts, you son of a bitch. I want the donuts. Give me the donuts, Wicked. And donuts are good for me in the environment. Wicked, are you on PlayStation 4 or are you not at home? Well, I completely botched that. Send it to Matthew of Botchamania. I'll take that one. I will say this, by the time Star Wars and Sniper Elite get downloaded, it'll probably be time to get the next free games downloaded. I'm appearing offline, just watching the stream and relaxing. What's this relaxing? I've never heard of that. Have you? Have you heard of that, Fine Ninja?
Something that I'll never be able to do.
No, you will once you get away from your annoying little brother and sister.
Nope.
May as well use the Cyrax bomb against Nightwolf. Why not? And remember, tonight's stream is brought to you by Cherry Cola and Cookies and Cream Donuts. Would be nice when Nightwolf and Shao Kahn interact. Shao Kahn goes, "So how did it feel being a werewolf?" And since I know how Nightwolf's Fatal Blow works now, I have to stay, when he gets in Fatal Blow mode, I have to stay far away since it's, you have to literally be right up on the opponent. Now remember why I don't like using Cyrax's bombs.
Because they're useless?
Pretty much. More useless than carrots. Home run. Shao Kahn's like, "You're dead. Now I'm gonna go play golf." Up next is Jade, everyone's favorite female stripper. Don't believe me? Just ask Kato Khan. Or as we like to call him on this stream, Bautista. Or Papa Smurf. Ow. Okay, Jade, you can stop blocking at any time now. Torture rack. No, I've not played the Hello Neighbor hide and seek since I don't have hide and seek. That one I think you had to, it's its own game, different from the other Hello Neighbor. I hear it's supposed to be better than the first one because it fixed a lot of the bugs and glitches. Okay. Okay, Jay, can you back up? Thank you. Oh, that missed. Ow, my ribs. Yeah, I ain't taking the chance of doing a mercy on you, so... I do know when the second Bendy and the Ink Machine come out, I am definitely picking that one up. So I actually gotta get back to that game, because I would actually like to finish the game. Maybe something I should do during the week when I don't have anything to download. That's not Cabal, that's Bruce Willis. Oh, Cabal, really? I'm having flashbacks now to when me and Fire Ninja tried to beat that bullshit Cabal a few months ago.
Oh. Yeah.
If you remember how bad that one's, folks, you know my pain right now.
I remember because I've lived through it.
Oh yeah, you lived through it, so yeah, you remember. Honestly enough, I will say this. In MKX, the boss towers or whatever, they weren't that difficult, but it seems like in this one they made them like bullshitty hard on some of them. It's like the Scorpion one was easy, the Sub-Zero one was easy with people to do, the Noob Saibot one was challenging but not ridiculous. Cabal's on the other hand was like, yeah, welcome to die. Not what I wanted to do, but that's alright. Let's play golf. Da, 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 da. Hey look, I got a hole-in-one. Yeah, we ain't doing the Buddha difficulty part. Screw that noise. I like to keep whatever insanity I have left. Speaking of which, I will say this, because I normally don't watch a lot of the up, up, down, down Xavier Woods channel videos, but I did yesterday, and all I gotta say is, after seeing that one level in Super Mario Maker 2, there was some evil motherfuckers in that game.
Uh-huh.
And if anyone who didn't see the video, if they're wondering which one I'm talking about, the Mario Stage 1 World 1, that we've all played on the Nintendo, but this time there's nothing but spitting fire sticks. Have fun with that.
Oh, that was also on James and Mike Mondays.
Yeah, I didn't see the James and Mike one yet. I saw the New Day, Xavier Woods' channel. Sheldon Benjamin, I would never let him near one of my controllers. Because he actually broke one of the controllers. And he was the only one who was cussing. I did like Ali's comment, because Xavier Woods asked Ali, do you want to play now? He's like, no, I value my life and sanity. Ali was smart. Apparently someone was like, get AJ Styles to play it, but then somebody replied back and said, no, AJ Styles would probably break the controller. I'm like, would AJ do that? And someone's like, yeah, he has his own channel, and apparently AJ Styles has broken a few controllers in Rage. I'm like, that makes me nice to know that the wrestlers that play video games, they rage. Doesn't that make everyone feel better?
No.
God knows I rage. Just look at the golf game. Yeah, that I went with the right MK mods for that match. Speaking of something weird, when I was streaming this last night, I actually did a brutality with Noob Saibot I've never done before, and I haven't been able to do it since. I don't know
what one it was.
That's the thing. When I looked at it in the brutality list, it wasn't on the brutality list. And I know in the recent update they did add a lot of secret brutalities in the game. As a matter of fact, let me go let me see if it's there or not, because it wasn't there when I did it yesterday. I might have glanced over it. Star Platinum. Yeah, it's none of the ones in the brutality list. So unless I discovered a secret one, people have been doing videos the last few days of showing off all the new secret brutalities that were added. Which does make me happy knowing that there's hidden brutalities and everything. I want to get the one for Shao Kahn, the way he summons a Dark Priest. Because that would be nice. And I want to thank Wiggood for actually putting comments in the comments section of the stream and not texting me or sending me a message on Facebook. Somebody understands. Fine, Ninja, that does not mean now you send me a text again like you did last time to be a smartass. I will take all your cookies.
I don't have any cookies.
Good, because you don't deserve any.
For what?
You know what you did.
Do I?
Yes, you do.
I don't think I do.
You do, you're just playing dumb, which is usually my job.
It's not playing dumb, it's called denying responsibility.
You know what you did in the last video? You sent me a text because somebody was texting and messaging me when I was streaming. Which it's pretty sad that my family knows when I'm streaming, they're smart, they know not to text me or call me unless it's extremely important.
They did the other night. What are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah, but there was a reason for that because they wanted to know what I wanted for dinner. That was important. And to let me know how close they were to the house so I could help them bring stuff in. Again, important.
Got it.
No, Wicked, just remember, if you have a copy of the Guy game, you want to give it to me for free. The one game... Wait a minute. Oh, I can actually summon the collector and go see him, but I don't have anything to trade him. Because all he wants is those stupid spike things, and I don't have those. Enough with the hearts. I have 18,000 hearts. I haven't. If that was real life, I could be an organ donor. But then I had to explain to the government how I had 18,000 hearts in my basement.
You played Mortal Kombat 3?
I played Mortal Kombat.
No, not Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 3, because somehow you had like 24 legs.
Oh yeah. When you did when it was the Ultimate Mortal Kombat there, yeah. I used that just in the nick of time, or else I would have been burned to a crisp by a spider pig. Spider pig, does whatever a spider pig can. That's spoiler warning. That's the end. That's how Avengers Endgame happens. Spider Pig comes and saves the day.
I finished watching that.
Kind of odd that there's one of these in here. That would have been nice if I opened that and it just said Jax's classic metal arms. I would have been like, thank you. And then Five Ninja would be like, you can go to hell.
No.
Good, I do hear Michigan's nice this time of year.
I'm deprived of life.
Oh, we're gonna ring the gong of life for you. Let's see, do I really want to go down to the crypt? And further down into the crypt. More hearts, yay! But dang, just think of all the lives you could save with those hearts. I don't want to save lives. I'm not a doctor. I'm still disappointed. It feels like they could have added so much more to the crypt area. I mean, I know it's bigger than the MKX and the MK9 crypt, but I just feel like they left some stuff out for some reason.
See, to me it just feels like a big maze, but not in a good way.
See, I can do with the maze part because I enjoyed the maze one in MKX. I think I was like one of the few people who enjoyed that. Because everyone hated it because they said the jump scares were cheap or the jump deaths were cheap or... I'm like, you know, but that was the point of the maze. The maze took place in a place where that would happen. So it's not like... I'm like, the MK9 crypt I hated because that wasn't a freaking maze. That was just more like a... Oh, we're gonna have everything available. You just gotta have the coins to unlock it and stuff. And oh, by the way, expect some jump scares and shit. The jump scares in that one were lame, because you could predict when they were coming.
MK9?
Yeah, I predicted every one of those that were coming at me. I was like,
well, I mean, you know what's sad? I don't see how people think the models in MK9 look better than the models in MK11.
I know some people like the models in MK9, but that's because all the females got big boobs.
In MK9?
Yeah, compared to this one.
But then you look at their face and it looks like they're all deprived of any nutrients or anything. They're just...
Mm-hmm. I said, you know, I actually like the models in this one.
I prefer the models, I just don't prefer the looks. Like I said, most of the looks I prefer the concept art for.
Oh, we know concept art rarely gets used.
Which is a shame.
Trust me, I already have a feeling when October gets here and I start playing Ghostbusters in Medieval, everyone's gonna be hating the Medieval game just because of all the concept art. I'm like, fuck off, it's a remastered. I'm hoping it does good enough to where we get Medieval 2 remastered. That would make me happy. And I just got burnt to a crisp. Shang Tsung, you should know me by now. I am not smart.
So I gotta answer like 4 questions on this, do another thing tomorrow morning.
2 plus 2 is 6.
Okay then. I knew you weren't that smart, Doug, but okay.
It's called a joke. 2 plus 2 is actually 7.
2 plus 2 is fish.
Now that would explain why a lot of people like eating fish.
I hate fish.
I actually like salmon. Nice good cooked salmon.
I don't like seafood in general.
Mental note, if I ever see Fine Ninja, do not go out and go to a seafood restaurant. He won't eat anything.
Unless they have fries, then I will only eat fries.
Well, most places do, but unfortunately they'll count as a side item, so you would actually have to order something off the menu to get it.
No, you can just buy. I know many places where I could just order a side of something.
Not here in Virginia.
Well, why would I ever want to go to Virginia?
To see me and hang out?
That would involve me going to Virginia.
Hey, now there's some, let me think. There's some good retro shops. And
I like how you had to think about that.
well, yeah.
Like you had to find something decent to say about the place. That just goes to show you how
and
bad
we do
it is.
we do have good museums here and everything. So if you like going to see historical sites and museums, those are good. But if you're not in, and we do have a good few theme parks: King's Dominion, Busch Gardens.
Okay, now let me try to do what you did the other way around with here. Oh man, we have something great here. It's called gangs.
That's everywhere now. What was that? It's a kind of jihad.
Wanna add tax to literally everything? Like, for instance, the sugar tax that was removed.
Okay, what the hell is this? What the hell is this sugar
the county
tax?
that I lived in. Oh, the county that I lived in decided they were gonna add a tax for every ounce of soda that there is. So
Oh
let's
my
say you
God.
got like 12 pack of 60 ounce cans. Do 16 times 12. You'll get like, I think it's the tax. Yeah.
That
There
must
would've
be
been a
their way
tax
of
for each
dieting,
ounce.
making people go on diets, I guess.
But here's the funny thing. Sales went down because nobody was gonna pay for that stupid thing.
Oh, hell no.
People went to other counties to buy 12 packs, 24 packs of soda and brought it back. Because it's not that hard to do.
Okay, so it's kind of like how New Yorkers come down here to buy cigarettes.
I mean, fireworks are not that hard to bring here either. Just go to Indiana, buy fireworks, drive back, done. Woohoo!
And we just heard meat rise from his grave.
The holy meat.
Yeah, it's one of the
Lord and Savior.
He pops out of the blood pools on occasions.
I know.
He doesn't kill you though. It'd be nice if he just comes up and chases after you.
He's just there to say hi.
He's just like, hello
like,
there.
Hi.
I would like to talk to you about. I would like to talk to you about me. Yeah, I don't have skin, but I'm still sexy.
Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior,
Mocap? Mocap. That's who they need to add in this game, Mocap.
I already said that.
I know.
Stated that. I'm like, Mocap is the best character. And I will fight anyone who says otherwise because Mocap knows so many.
He knows every martial arts in the book. Alright, since there's no new more towers, we're gonna call this stream a night, but don't worry, I'm gonna be getting another stream started up shortly. And we're in the top 7.4%. Yes, he did know that. And we might be able to get the Jade skin, depending what the towers are tomorrow. Until then, see you in a few minutes and have a good night.
I'll be dead long before.
You won't be dead.